Hi everyone, Just for Sweets here. Have you missed me? Oh look it, I get to turn on the camera and then I find something in my hair. Holy moly. Anyway, I'm back. I haven't been around in a while. I've been doing some of my Plexus videos, but today, with the advice of Linda's Pantry, she told me to remake one of my, actually it is my very most popular video. It is my sock snowman video. So I'm going to revamp it a little bit, and we're going to show you a new way. So these are the little guys. You've seen my video on sock snowmen. Aren't they adorable? I've been making a lot of them. I actually have a lady that ordered 50 of them, so I've been doing all kinds of them. This year, I put a little twist on them because of Linda and because of my daughter, who's also been making these. We are making them scented. So I actually left the scent over there. You can tell I haven't been doing my videos in a while. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay, was that quick enough for you? Anyway, so this is just a fragrance. It's an essential oil that I got on Etsy, but this one is sinus relief. Now, you don't have to do sinus relief. You can do peppermint, you can do vanilla, you can do cinnamon, you can do whatever kind you want. I thought this one might be fun because of the holidays and people getting, you know, their colds or just, you know, freshening up the room. So I did sinus relief in mine. Another really good one that you can do is any of the doTERRA essential oils. Those are so amazing. So there's like the peppermint, or there's the orange, lemon, I don't know, whatever scent you like the best out of doTERRA. I love the doTERRA oils. There's the On Guard. So you can try those as well. Anyway, so I have about, I'd say roughly 2 cups of rice, just white rice. I put it in a bowl, and I have a little dropper thing, and I did just a couple drops of the essential oil because a little bit goes a long way with these. I then took a fork and I mixed it all around, and I've been letting the rice just sit in the oil. And so you don't want it to be greasy, but you want to be able to smell it so it still looks like the rice. The other things you need are 1 sock, and I go to Ross and I just buy, the dollar store ones are really, I think in my last video I used some dollar store ones, but I find that, you know, obviously they're from the dollar store, so they're not made as well. So I went to Ross because I got like 12 pairs for $6.99 or something like that, and that's a great deal because 12 pairs, you only need 1 sock per snowman. That's 24 snowmen for $6.99. That's a pretty good deal. So I have 1 tube sock here. I also have my rubber bands, and I know a lot of you have written me. I do listen to you and you tell me not to use the rubber bands, but for me, this is the easiest way to go, and so I still continue to use my rubber bands. If you have a different method, feel free to let me know, or, you know, you can try your method as well. This is just my way. I have some sewing pins, which you guys have also said, you know, what about the kids? I did take that into a I did listen to that, and, you know, what about the kids, and kids might get poked with them or whatever. So now what I do with these pins, I still use the pins because I like them the best, and I actually put a glue dot with my glue gun on before I stick the pin in. So while the glue is warm, stick the pin in, and it actually seals the pin into the sock or whatever. So I do have kids that have played with these and I haven't had an issue. However, if you want to use something else, like I said, this is my way. You can do however you want. Then you're going to need some things to decorate it with. I have a box of, I got these, I believe, Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and these are just a big thing of buttons. I think it was $4.99 for this thing of buttons. And you can use bells, like jingle bells. I think I used bells on this one, see? You can use buttons, you can use, I've used like little gingerbread men or little candies that you get like over in the scrapbooking section, whatever you want to do. I also use, this one I'm going to use this gold tulle, but as you can see, I've used fabric. This is a t-shirt from the dollar store that I cut up. This is actually a sock from the dollar store, and this was the tube part of it, and I just cut it up. I've made some of the snowmen with some old socks that are like kid socks that have never been worn, that I had in a bin in my laundry room. So you can get creative and do whatever you want to do. So let's get started because I don't want to go on forever. We're going to make this as simple as can be. So you do need a pair of scissors, and I do not have the best scissors. If you have good scissors, more power to you because I have really struggled. I just cannot seem to find a pair that I don't want to spend, you know, $15 on. So these are actually dollar store kitchen scissors. They work for a while, but then they get dull. So basically, here's your tube sock. I cut it right underneath. You can see where it ends, right underneath that. So you save this part, don't throw it away. And then we have this part. So you're gonna flip this inside out, just like that. You're gonna take the side that we cut on. You're gonna get a rubber band. I try to use like the ones that are a little bit thicker on this side, because this has gotta hold the weight of the rice. I go about an inch down, and you wanna get that, what? Well, you don't wanna do that. You wanna get that rubber band on there nice and tight. So I just kind of twirl it on there as much as I can. You know, I don't want to break the rubber band, so I try to get it as tight as I can. I can make these pretty quick. That's why when I get an order of 50, I make them in increments of 10, and then I don't feel like I'm like overwhelmed. Then you want to take that you rubber band, and you want to flip it back inside out. I then have created a new way, as from my last video. I have a funnel, and I have a large mason jar. I go ahead and I stick the sock in the mason jar, and I fold it over the top just like that. I then stick my funnel in there, and I start taking my rice by the half cup or third cup or whatever cup you have, and I pour it in there just like so. And then I have to shake it because it doesn't just funnel through. So you want to continue, and I kind of take the funnel and push down the rice just like that. Keep doing that. Oh, this smells good. It smells almost like Vicks. So this is a really good essential oil, actually. I think this will be great for the cold season, which is usually around Christmas time. I have a client, actually the person buying all these, who she leaves her snowmen out year round, so hers will be out all the time. Okay, so then you want to just start getting that rice in there, and I just keep pushing it down so that the rice doesn't overflow. I'm starting to lose my sock here, so I don't want it to overflow. At this point, you take it out of the jar, put the jar aside. Then this is what I do. I press it down. See how I'm holding this like this? Press, 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 because that allows me to get more rice in there. I like my snowmen full. Then I just kind of stick the funnel in there. You can see it stays pretty well. Shake some more. Just do a little bit at a time because you want to make sure it doesn't overflow. So I just keep pushing it down. And then again, I do this again. Put my funnel in there again. And actually, I'm just going to pour that in. So I roughly used about 2 cups of rice in this. Out of a 20-pound bag of rice, I'm probably going to be able to make 20 snowmen. So that's pretty darn good, I think. And the rice isn't that expensive. I think I got mine at Walmart or any grocery store. You just get the biggest bag. You can go to Costco and get the big, ginormous bag. Okay, so then you want to push it down again. And you want to take another rubber band. I always buy just a big bag of rubber bands. If you're someone that has newspapers and they rubber band your newspapers, you can save them all year long and you don't have to buy any. Okay, so then go ahead and you're going to fasten that top just like so. I'm using my phone camera, so I have to kind of lift it up a little bit. Okay. As tight as you can get it without breaking the rubber band. Okay. So then what I do is I kind of take my hands, kind of looks like a minion, huh? Go like this, and I kind of squeeze where I kind of want the head and the body to be. Take another rubber band, just like so. And you can wrap it around 2 or 3 times. Sometimes they go around 2, sometimes they go around 3. Let's see if I can get this down a little bit further. And I kind of just shape it so that I have the body and the snowman. This is where the second sock comes in play. You're going to want to cut the toe off, and this has a gold toe because these are gold toe socks. You're going to cut that toe off. And then on this side, you're going to cut the heel off so that you can get just a perfect, like, rectangle. And this is going to be your hat, if you haven't guessed that. So you can either leave it this way, or you can flip it inside out, whichever you prefer. I'm going to flip this one inside out. You want to take half of the hat, so I'm going to take this side, and just scrunch it together, kind of like we did at the bottom of the snowman. If I'm going too fast, you can pause this. And you want to leave a little bit of it up, and I'm going to go around. I have a YouTube friend that follows me, and we became friends on Facebook, and she made the cutest, after watching my other sock snowman, reindeer, and I have got to learn how to do that. I just haven't had time. Okay, so here's my hat. Don't worry about the rubber band showing right now. We're going to go ahead and stick it over the snowman. Now you can either fold it up, and if I fold it up, typically I kind of glue that because I don't want it to, you don't want it to fall. Okay, just like that. See, isn't he cute already? Okay, then you're going to take your tool, and I have to cut the tool this way because I'm making a scarf. And you just want to cut it to make sure that you get it long enough to be able to tie around the neck and be a little bit of a scarf. Now, honestly, I don't know if I can pause this video, so I might have to just, you know, show you until I can't glue anymore or anything. I don't even have my glue gun on. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and you're just going to tie that around there. Now, the tool is thin. It's really thin compared to the fabric. So with the tool, I like to take 2 pieces just to make it a little bit thicker. So see, I cut about that much. Take it, because I don't want the rubber band showing. Okay. So, so just tighten it up, except I'm making a mess here. Where's it at? Oh, okay, let's retie this. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Tighten it up. I cannot seem to tighten it. So we have a double, I'm gonna knot it because that's where it's messing up. Okay, so then what I do, now the tool can be just as cute as the fabric. Remember, every snowman is gonna be unique. So you just kind of go around, and then I usually take the glue gun and I glue that on there. And I know that I want it to be on the side of the snowman, so I kind of make this, I know that this is going to be my face right here. Now this is where you would come into play with the hot glue gun. You'd have your glue gun going. Typically what I do is I put a dot of glue, so you want to pick out of your sewing pins your eyeballs. And I think I'm going to make her eyeballs green because I have this really pretty green in here. And I think I'm going to do this red nose. So you can choose what you want. So you go ahead and you take your snowman over to the glue gun, put just one little dab of glue, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to stick that pin in. You're going to do the same thing on the other side, glue, and then stick the pin in, just like this. See his eyes? Coming together, huh? And then here, you're going to do a glue dot for the nose, and then stick your pin in. So those are going to be glued in. Then you're also going to take 2 little dots of glue or 3, and you're going to arrange that scarf the way you want it, just like that. And then you can kind of flatten him so he stays better for you. And then I typically like to make them look really cute. And sometimes I do matching buttons, sometimes I don't. So I kind of go through all my buttons and I see what I have. And well, he does have a red nose, or he, she, whatever you want it to be. So I think I'm going to use, and the tool is gold. So I want to use, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use this really pretty gold button. And you would take this gold button and we would glue it right here. And then I have a red jewel button, or kind of a button. And you're going to glue that right there. So see how you take the hot glue gun and you glue those right there. You let them set. And then what I like to do is you're going to take your hot glue gun, you're going to go around, and I usually dollop in here just a little bit. You can just do some dots so that your hat stays secure. After that part dries, you want to lift your hat this way, do a few dollops of glue here, maybe 4, and 1 in the back here to make sure your hat stays on. And there you've got your glue. You've got the hat set so that a kid can't come up or someone come up and grab it by the head and then the hat falls off and you can have a disaster everywhere. So that's the importance of gluing that hat on. You also are going to take another piece of tool, because I know I told you don't worry about that rubber band. And you're going to cut it as big as you want it. And I kind of take it around. So let me go backwards here. and tie it on there. You can leave it just like that, or you can kind of shape it up and you can glue it on there with the dots, but then that covers that rubber band up, see? And then you want to take one more button or jewel or whatever you have, and you can do a matching one or one that's not matching. I'll go ahead and do a matching one. And you can pick which side of the hat, and you want to glue that button right there on the side of the hat. So I know I'm not gluing in front of you, but that's only because I'm using my phone camera, and this is a new phone and I'm not sure how to pause this one. So glue this button on, glue this button on, and then glue this button on the hat. After you've glued the hat down, you can, like I said, let this go freely, or you can trim it up and you can glue those on so it looks a little bit nicer. Do a little glue dot on your tool, and there you've got your sock snowman. And he smells good. He's a yummy sock snowman. So when I get my camera working the way that I know how to get it working, where I can pause it and redo things, I just need to learn a little bit more. I can remake this video, but for now, I just wanted to get this out there because I know a lot of you watch my sock snowman videos, and this is just a fresh, clean, new idea, new way to do it. Feel free to leave comments. Like I said, here they are. Oh, they smell so good. These guys are done, so you can see what the end result is. Make sure you have a glue gun handy, and you can do whatever you want. As you can see, my hats are secure. They don't come off, see? And these I did not glue down, but the scarves are also glued down. That's where I tell you about the glue dots. The eyes are glued in. This is glued on the top. So they're super, super adorable, and they make amazing gifts. We actually are going to make one for my daughter's teacher, along with some of my Plexus Slim products. So this is super, super fun. I hope you get a chance to make them. I will redo the video, I promise, as soon as I know how to use this camera. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday. It feels good to be back, and I will try to continue to get some more videos out there. I'm not going to make any promises because I run out of time, but I will get some more out there for you. Until next time, next video, have a wonderful day, a great holiday season, and until next time, God bless.